Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Nelson. You're watching Nature Nell. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and any other beautiful holiday that you are celebrating in the month of December. I wish you well. And with that, I will say this has been quite a journey this whole year. I have to thank you guys because I am at 10,000 subscribers. This would have never happened without you guys. I thank you so much. It was a wish that I had on my wish list for Christmas, and right on Christmas, which is today. Today is the 25th, but by the time you're watching this is already past Christmas. But I got to tell you, you guys gave me the best gift ever. That and what I'm using right now, which is a new equipment Lewis gave me. So this has been a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Now with this video, what I did was I had videotaped the What's in Bloom about a week and a half ago, because there was a lot of really nice orchids that were blooming. But there's some extra ones that I want to show you guys today before I end this channel. So I will have that plus a bonus. I have 2 unboxings to do. Now I did do the first one a week and a half ago or a week ago, but I received another box from another viewer, Arnold, and I can't wait to open it because it's heavy. It's kind of heavy, but I did reach out to him and I told him I'm not going to open it yet. So he says it's okay, you can, you know, like go away, because I didn't know, is it a plant or something? But anyways, I've had it there and I'm dying to open it. So without further ado, guys, because he's starting to bark because he hears me. Let's go look at some blooms and do some wonderful, well, I would call it today a gift unwrapping. See you on the other side. All right, guys, so let's see. Should we start in here? I really don't have anything in here. But before we start our What's in Bloom, let me share something with you. This is what they call tamarind wood, like tamarind, the fruit. And we cut some branches out, and the thicker ones I kept. So I have it in this big white pot. When I'm done with it, I'll show you guys how pretty it's gonna look. I'm actually gonna fill that. I have styrofoam in there. I'm gonna fill it with volcanic rock. And then I'm gonna put possibly altalumnias in different colors. So stay tuned for that project. That's gonna be a lot of fun. All right. So let's go to the lovely quick tent, which, by the way, look how white it is. I got some bleach, water, put it in my 9-gallon sprayer, and I sprayed away. Cleaned it really, really well. It was so green. I was like, oh my God, I have been so busy. All right, so here we are in my quick tent, and for you newcomers, we built this quick tent about a year and a half ago, and it's filled up pretty well. Now we have all sorts of blooms happening here. These are not open yet. These are my tetraspis. I always call them tempenses. Tetraspis. I talked about this flower. This is an Ambonensis Tejas Giant on my last What's in Bloom. This one, I don't have a tag, but I will put it in there. It's a gorgeous little flower. It's from Kroll Smith, and it has one of my favorite fragrances. I really like the fragrance on this flower. Cute little profile. I always like to show the profiles, you know, that's why always the front. You know, when we look at people, we always look at side and front. And sometimes back. Beautiful flower. Now, this one I've also showcased, which I love this little flower. And there's a cute little story about this. And actually, I hadn't even realized till after I was editing. I was like, it's right there, Nelson. They call it fire shape, Bellina fire shape. And it's because the actual shape of the flower looks like the word fire in Japanese, I think it is. Yeah, in Japanese. Look, see? Fire shape. So the first word looks like that. Such a cool name. Now I like it even more. Very, very cool. And I got this over at Tsinghua Orchids. And Tsinghua Orchids usually has something that I want to bring back, because they have really cool orchids. Now, I'm super stoked about this. When you guys see this, I mean, it's not ready yet, but maybe when I edit, it'll be open. I doubt it. They're, like I said, they're opening very slow. So we'll come back to that. These are my Stinky Wilbur Chang. Also featured on my last video. And it's definitely one of those that if you've never been in the presence of one of these, you will not know why it's called, well, one of the crosses is called Smell Me Not. And it has the funkiest, dead, rotted smell you can, it's just, well. As a matter of fact, here in the tent, because it's been cool, see, it has windows, so I've closed them all. And it's nice. The temperature in here is really nice right now. I mean, I'm wearing a short sleeve, so, and I feel super comfortable. So once I close all this up, it kind of maintains a smell here a little bit. And when you first initially come in, now I don't smell anything, but when you first come in, there's a certain like wet dog smell. So this one's called the Samurai. Which, by the way, guys, if you see these, this is a really cool dendrobium to add to your collection. Not only because it's so cool looking, I mean, those pistachio colored antennas that are sticking up like little aliens just makes it so unique. But it also has a super nice floral fragrance. It's a nicely fragrant dendrobium. And these are antler dendrobiums. Now, I do have the tag. Oh, everything is growing out nicely, but the tags are getting hidden. There. So if you're interested in these, I got this at Udeli's Orchids here in Miami. If you're local, you can get it from her. I don't think she ships. But it's definitely a super cool dendrobium to own. And then, of course, we are in full Phalaenopsis season. This is the very first one to start opening. I love these because it's just like everywhere you look, you're going to see a spike. Spike. All those are spikes. Melissa from Melissa Loves Orchid was here and she kept on screaming because she's like, oh my God, there's another spike there and another and another. This quick tent is really good for this. And then I got to show you this. Do you see the spike? It's coming from a keiki. That's the keiki right there. So the actual flower is not giving the spike. It's the keiki that's giving the spike. Now, this cochleata, which they call, you know, I realize that the grip on this thing is right next to the lens. And I hope I haven't been showing my finger the whole time. But anyways, this cochleata, they call it the clam orchid or clamshell orchid for the obvious reasons. I call it the octopus because it reminds me of an octopus. And I got this, it has no tag, but I do know the name. And I got this from Anna over when she was at Fairchild Gardens. She owns a local nursery here in Miami called Blooming Paradise. And she was one of the first people I actually started buying from many years ago. And this one, I mean many years ago. That's when I first started collecting like other types of orchids besides Phalaenopsis. And can you believe, guys, this thing is still in full bloom? I got this at a Popka, just like this. I took her to the bathroom because it was so cold at night. I took this one and another plant to the restroom where it was steamy, right? To keep it, and I mean, she is just beautiful. And this, Dendrobium broctosium crossed with tenii. Super, super nice dendrobium. So glad I got that. All right, let me Go back a little bit. Sorry for those sudden, like, quick withdrawals. All right, let's see. Do I have anything else in bloom? I have this. This has been in bloom for a while. I got this puppy over at Kroll Smith. It was 2 years ago. And this one, it's kind of a little beat up. Uh-oh, the dog next door. He's been really good, but then he goes into his, you know, barking after another. I just noticed this today when I was watering in here. This is the Phalaenopsis schilleriana, which is a beautiful, beautiful species. This is what I call, of the top 10 must-haves, this is one of them. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous flower. I can't wait. It's a slow spiker. This spike is gonna take like its time, but it'll come out probably up to here, and it gets filled with clusters of beautiful, tiny Phalaenopsis flowers that smell divine. All right, guys. Oh my God, this weather is so gloomy. Let's see what I can show you here. My little rest area. I love this area. This area just has such a cozy feeling. And you know, I started experimenting with all these vanillas that Maria gave me from the home visit. She gave me, hers fell out due to the storm, so she cut a bunch of pieces and gave them to me. And I put them here a couple of weeks ago, I would say about a month and a half ago. And look how beautiful they're doing. Maria, estas son tuyas. Las vainillas que me diste. Mira que bien. This is the only one that's not doing good, but it's coming back. I was a little worried. And then here's another one. Look at that one. I decided to put it here to fill this up because I figured how nice. Oh, hey, buddy. How nice would it be to be sitting around vanilla vines? Look at how cute. He's just hanging out there. And there he is. All right. So what else? He's a little camera hog. So by the way, guys, slippery when wet. I'm putting all my Hoyas here. Now, of course, this is not looking very good now because it dropped all its flowers. But this thing, I think I have a video of it. I'll inset it there. It was busting out with flowers. It was so beautiful. It still has more that are going to start opening here on the other side. I'll show you. But it was something absolutely spectacular. All right, see on this side? All those are new. But it's a beautiful leaf. And this is Kumji? No. I have two. Oh, here we go. I have two of these put together. Macrophylla variegata. Every time I hear that name, it almost sounds like a disease or something. Macrophylla. Oh, what do you got? You got macrophylla. So anyways, there's nothing else in bloom. I think therefore I am. Let me see if we have something. What I do like about my new device is that it's very smooth. I'm not really, like, even though I'm bumpy walking, because my property is kind of bumpy. I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed from the last What's in Bloom that I can show you in this one. I don't have anything. I mean, I have this one that's starting to open, my red dragon. It is the reddest Renanthera you can ever get. It really is absolutely stunning. But when it's in full bloom, that's when it's nice to see. And all that from one cane. I've had this cane for a long time. This I bought together with my first Vanda from Moats a couple of years ago. So it took a beating because I was learning with it. And the fact that I still have it, I'm pretty surprised. Now I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna have to get a ladder to show you guys this, because it's maybe, you know what? Yeah, I'll just show you from here. Once it's in full bloom, I'll definitely go up there and show you. This is my arachnus. Now the arachnus grows in full sun. It does like to be in full sun. We have had some crazy weather here, like cold snaps. So, you know, the leaves do sometimes yellow out, but that's no big deal. But look at this. All those are brand new spikes with buds. So what I did was I cut all the branches from the mango tree out. I gotta take that one out. Those two are new. To just expose the actual plant. These are starting to open. I wish one would be completely open because it's so gray out that if I try to show you, all you're gonna see is a silhouette, see? So I'll try to inset something there to, I'll film it, you know, from a different angle. And I'll, let me see, yeah. I'm trying to see what, I'll probably inset something there. Yeah, it's much better because this is too gray. All right, guys, let's go here to this chandelier. Look how beautiful. This is my Rincon Stylus chandelier. It's just starting to open. And this is one that once the whole thing is, I'm going in circles because the wind is actually pushing the chandelier around, trying to get to the flowers. It's going to be a show. Look, it has that in there. It's got that in there. And by the way, if you have these Rincon Stylus, there's another spike there. If you have a Rincon Stylus that starts blooming and you see the bottom leaves get yellow, don't worry. That's normal. That's normal. These do it every single year, and then after the blooms are done, it pushes out a lot of new growth. I started with very tiny, oh, there's my thumb. Hello. I'm gonna have to get used to putting my camera. Hold on, let me try something. There, that's better. I just pushed the camera over to the edge. It's my second time using this. So I'm not super savvy on it. All right, guys, we're actually going to start right inside my greenhouse because, like I said, it's going to be a choppy video only because I had to do a little cut and paste. And you're also going to see me with a white t-shirt opening one of the boxes because I did, like I said, I opened it about a week ago. So just disregard that. Let's enjoy these beauties. Look at this, guys. This was the orchid that Florida Orchid House wanted to gift me when I went to Apopka, and she told me pick any orchid in here, and I picked this one, and it smells so strong. It's like pure banana. Such a pretty flower. There's a lot of noise in the background. My neighbors today woke up being more productive than ever. They are doing I don't know what on Christmas Day. They have machines roaring, things cutting, water spouting. I'm like, what are they doing so early on Christmas morning? It's like, chill out. They don't do that on a daily basis, and they do it today. So I don't know what's going on. We're just going to go with it. Hopefully it won't be too much interruption of noise, but isn't this a great flower? It smells very much like bubble gum or banana. Or if you guys remember that candy called Now and Later, it tastes just like the banana one. Exactly, and it smells exactly like, not taste. Yeah, taste it, guys. It tastes really good. Very nutritious, great for breakfast. It smells exactly like the candy. Sorry, you know what it is? I'm trying to rush because I'm trying to film through the noise. See, they just started the machines again. But you know, let me just chill out myself. I'm the one who needs to chill out. So anyways, that's one that I said it was a Dutch name, but it's actually Polish, Worcestershire. Now, unbeknownst to me, I had no idea this was gonna bloom again, because it did bloom this once this year. This is a Joyce, hold on. As many times as I've shown this, I've forgotten. Hasegawa. Anyway, so it gave me two. It's one is still closed. Here, let me show you here on the side. One it's still closed, but first time it gives me two beautiful flowers. And not only the flower, look at the leaves on this. Is that not beautiful? And the back side of the leaf, which is the one you don't see often, spectacular. It's a very, very cool, and I bought this from Springwater Orchids at the Redland Orchid Show about 2 years ago, maybe more, going more on, yeah, about 2 years. And then right next to it, believe it or not, this is blooming again. Do you guys remember this? The big yellow monster that I got from the, oh boy, from the auction at Carl Smith. And it came from the Florida Orchid House as well. But look, it's giving me another one. And right next to it is my Mount Toro. Finally. See, Serena from Lady Vanda and Ernesto, if you guys are watching, look, finally. The very first orchid I bought from them years ago. It's giving me two spikes. And this is one spectacular Paphiopedilum. I'll try to inset a photo there. But it grew and grew and grew. I bought it about that size. And look at the size now. And it never gave me flowers, and I was worried, but there we go. And two of them. Now up here, you're gonna see this gorgeous. Look at the colors on that. And it still has a couple of more blooms to go. Now, I believe, I always get these wrong, but this one I got also from Miss Lady Vanda. And it was another one of the first ones that I bought from her a while ago. She had it hanging, I just fell in love. And she didn't have one for sale the first time. So then the second time, she actually had a couple, and I ended up taking this one. And I will tell you guys, down here, you see how it's missing leaves? Here in Florida, they do well outdoors. The thing is, the cold snaps sometimes do kind of damage. See? This is one that was doing really, really well. And with these cold snaps, I got a couple of yellowing. It's right after each cold snap, I've noticed it. And I'm like, man. But you know, the plant is healthy and it is blooming. And they bloom multiple spikes. So my Volcano Queen, from the last time till now, look how much it's opened. This is the Volcano Tricker. Let me show you. I got this at Vicky's Orchids years ago. I bought 3 of them, put them together. Volcano Trick, Volcano Queen. And see, I have 2 of the tags. I'm missing one. I actually put 3 in here. And I put them in this cone. Hold on, let me. This is why I hate taking tags out now, because everything is so established that when you take them out and I'm filming, it's a little hard to find a spot for it. See, I put in that cone and all the roots came out. See, here's some more yellowing from the cold weather. But it's okay. Everything bounces right back here really, really fast. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Well, this is starting to open. This is also a beautiful flower. Oh, guess what? See, today's a day of interruptions. The power on my handheld thing went out. But it's okay, we have enough light to show. Look how beautiful that is. That is really pretty. There's another one back here. So yeah, the light just went out because the battery, I forgot to charge it last night. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Today is such a gray day that the lighting is not washing out the colors. And look how beautiful this Heaven's Gate looks. This is from Kroll Smith. I got this about 2 years ago. And these things, you know, you do need the space for it because they do get very big. Here, I'll show you an example of the size of mine. Right there. Which, by the way, one of the things I'm going to do this year is I'm going to start washing some of my leaves, the ones that are heavy in calcium, like this one, and just try to keep some of them a little bit cleaner. Because see, this is from when I rubbed it the other day, and look, it's held well. So this way I could at least clean them up because they just got way too white. And I've done it here and there, and it's just night and day when you do it. The leaves look so beautiful. Now, I did show this before, but look, it's opening even more now. So pretty, huh? It's a very generous type of dendrobium. And now the name there is incorrect. It's Tokunaga. They put here Tokuanga, but it's Tokunaga. Semi-alba and Cala Quintal. And this was a gift. You know, I can't remember. I think this was Vicky who gifted me this a while ago. I can't remember. But I know it was something like I had on my wish list, and next time I went to a show, somebody gave it to me. Anyways, I had shown you guys this when it was in bud, but look, she is finally in full bloom. And I'm glad I was able to catch her because the older ones, see, they started falling off. And I wanted to catch it right when it's in full bloom. This smells so, so good, guys. This is called a Siku Marguerites here. Let me first show you the tag. Get that out of the way. And I got this from a gentleman called Hurahame. He lives in Hawaii. And look how cute they are. And I bought this from him in a Apopka at the winter festival at Kroll Smith. The first time I visited them, the very, very first time. This was one of the first things I actually picked up. He had so many of these on the table, and they look so pretty all together. I told him it looked like there was a wedding. Oh my God, that dog is driving me nuts, guys. I'm gonna have to pause it for a minute. All right, guys, so it's been about an hour later. I was really trying to give the battery some time to regenerate, recharge. Couldn't remember the word charge. So I'm trying to speak low because for some reason the dogs today, when they hear me, they go crazy. And normally they haven't been like that for a while. But for some reason today, there's just a lot of noise going around between the dogs and neighbor's tractor, my other neighbor training his dog. Lewis is working on the oven right outside, so you'll probably hear him clearing his throat here and there because there's smoke everywhere. So anyways, I'm giving the battery time to charge, but I think this lighting works pretty good for this. So yes, this is a Siku Marguerite, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful little orchid to keep. It smells really good. It smells like sugar cookie. All right, so I can't remember, again, let me take a look here. I can't remember what I showed you in the other filming that I did. I just don't want to forget anything else. I know I showed you several things. Now, I know I showed you this, but look, from a week till now, look at the difference. So pretty. So I know that I may be repeating, but keep in mind that this is a week later. So if I repeat, either way, you'll see what it looks like a week later. Now, I think I showed you this when it was opening. Now, I have a better filming of this that I did on the side, and I have no idea what this may be. It looks like a very, very similar to a Laelia rubescens, but it's more like a Cattleya. So can this be a Lecatelia or something? I think that's what they call it, which is a C. It's not focusing on this side, but it doesn't matter. I'll be showing you guys a better, I'm having trouble focusing, a better inset of it. that I did earlier. But anyways, if you guys can figure what this flower is, please let me know, because it was a gift that was given to me by my neighbor. She was moving out and she gave me a bunch of orchids that she had, and she didn't have any tags. And these were, I remember she told me, they were grown by a very well-known botanist here back in the day, like in the 80s. I can't remember his name, but anyways, he created a lot of crosses that are today are named and known for his crosses. So if you guys know what that is, I think his name was Ruben or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, let me see. Let's go. You know what? Let's go back. The dogs, can you hear them? But good thing they're on the other side, so it's not as loud. Let's go back to the quick tent. Oh, see what happened? My vanilla. It's we had major wind gust here yesterday, Christmas Eve, which is very weird. This weather pattern is just weird. Very, very strange. But anyways, it knocked a couple of things down. My cochleata that I did show before. I don't remember now if I showed it to you on my first What's in Bloom when it started blooming, or showed it to you in the second segment of this, or first segment. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but either way, if you see it twice on this video, it's because, you know, again, it's been a while, so I want to show you how it looks. You know, it's not so bad without the lighting. The thing with the lighting is that it really, really shows you the detail and true colors of it. And this is just starting to open. This is what we call peloric. This is a... see, the lighting helps it focus. It's a full peloric. I got this. I'll show this in January. And I'll also show you these. These are really cool. These are the ones that I got over at Carl Smith, and they are so neat. They start turning, I believe, that red. Let me see if it'll... no, it won't focus. With the light on, it will focus really well. It's starting to, all that red starts going, and it turns into like a leathery color. Very cool. So I'll show you that in January too when it's full. And then here is a Tetrapsis that was in bud recently. Look at it now, how pretty that is. And there's two in there. I have to see the name of, next time I go to Mount's Botanical Garden, the vendor, and get a card. She's from Brazil. Now I've gotten several things from her, and she has really good quality orchids, and she has really good quality orchids, and everything I've gotten from her, you know, it's done pretty well. All right, so in here, that's pretty much it for now. I have a bunch of spikes, but that's not going to happen until February, possibly March, because they are slow growers. All right, so I think that's it for this side. I will show you something that, it's really sad. The wind knocked it over. Every time we have these winds, something suffers. Here we go. Check this out. It had two spikes. See, one broke from the wind. Let me see. I think I took a really cool video of this. Maybe I'll just inset it in there when it was two of them. But it's a very cool Schomburgkia. I don't have the name here. This had a tag. Oh, never mind. Here it is. Oh, good luck. If you guys can decipher that, hold on, my mic is pushing the crispa. All right, something like that. But look, it knocked my ghost cactus over. Now I have to repot it. All right. So I will then end it here in this portion of it. Now, I wanted to show you a beautiful gift that was sent to me. So I'm going to turn this around, and I'll probably do it right here in my in my messy, in my organized chaos. Guys, I almost forgot. I am testing something out. This is my Miltonia. And my Miltonia, I know that they do like the roots to have water, you know, on the dampy side, but not sitting in water. And it just wasn't doing good at all. I almost lost it. This is the one that my friend shared with me from Tampa. So I bought one of those fern roots, I think they're called, or Fern Roots, right? Root fern root. And I just took one full plank, that just the way it came, and I tied this on top. And it looks like it really likes it there, because it wasn't doing that. It wasn't looking that good when it was in the pot. It was almost like on its way out. My stang, hope you guys, it's giving me 3 spikes. And this was a big surprise because I bought this at Equagenera and it already had a spike. And when I put it in here, the spike turned brown and died off. I was so sad. I was like, oh no, could this not be a good environment for this beauty? And then the other day I was moving things around and I saw this. I go, whoa, I thought there were roots. 3 spikes. All right, guys, so this is the first unboxing I'm gonna do. Now, it's kind of weird for me because I'm doing it in reverse. I already did the first unboxing with Robin Nola. Is it Nola? No, I always get their last name wrong because there's a Robin Nolan, and I don't know from where I know that name. But anyway, I keep confusing those two. But anyways, one is from Robin, and then this one is from Arnold, which just arrived about almost a week ago. And he made a nice little gift for me for Christmas. So I received 2 beautiful Christmas gifts from my viewers that I'd like to share with you today. So I'm gonna do this unboxing now, and after this one, I will then cut and paste the one I did last week at the very end. So ooh, let me put my glasses on. It's early in the morning. It's just really gray out, but it's, as you can hear it in my voice and in my eyes, I'm like very not congested. I get allergies early in the morning, and so my nose gets stuffy and then it goes away. Can you imagine being allergic to nature? You know, I used to be so organized, but now that I have so much on my plate, I'm not so much. No, I am. It's just sometimes I don't have time to write things down and prep the way I used to. Ooh, nicely bag. Nicely packaged. Okay, beautiful card. I want to get the gift first and then I'll read the card. Oh, it's heavy. What is this, like an art piece or something? Wow, that is so cool. I'm sure he did this because he does art. And I know he told me that he does. Oh my God, look at this, how cool that is. Is this like a mount? Look, this is a mount. I'm sure that's what he intended this. Happy holidays from Arnaldo, even though I call him Arnold. Arnaldo is a viewer of mine that I met at the Redlands show recently. But I've known him for many years. In my going out days and my partying days with all my friends, my single days, I would always see him say, you know, there's always that one person you bump into everywhere, even though you don't really know them. And when I would see him, he always seemed like a nice guy. So I was like, when I saw him, I go, oh my God, it's that guy. So I told him, I remember you from all these days. So we've kind of like bonded and started a good friendship. And him and his partner, or his husband, sent me this, I guess. This is a Christmas gift. This is so nice. Thank you, Arnold. I love it. I want to put like something here, like, I don't know. It calls for something like to create hair or something like that. Let me see. Oh, and I love the card already. It's green. It's a really pretty card. It says peace. Almost like in, what do they call it, Braille? Hi, Nelson and Lewis. I created this orchid mount. Ta-da! That's exactly what I thought it was. By pouring pigmented concrete in layers to form the face in a mold that I casted. Wow, that is so cool. Once I started making them, I knew you had to have one. Mount the orchid of your choice to create the effect of hair. Amazing! Amazing. I love it. This is so cool. Thank you, Arnold. I can't wait to hang it up. Now I have two things that I have to find. I'm trying to find a good place. And since we're going to start construction in the back, Lewis and I, to extend the thing, hopefully 2024 will be the time. That's why I said I had things lined up, because maybe that's going to be one of the first projects to show you guys. And I want to have space to put all these things, like the Roxana sconce that she gave me. I have it there. And this goes so well with it. So I want to put it in a spot that it'll look nice. Oh, what a great, great Christmas this is. Thank you, guys. I really, really love it. And you'll see now what Robin sent me, which is just as beautiful. And it's also created by her. So like I said, my viewers are really, really talented. I mean, I'm so honored to have you guys on my channel, because as an artist myself, you know, I just love to surround myself around people with creative minds that do stuff like this, because it's fun to see what they create. So thank you again, Arnold, and stay tuned, because now the second part's coming. So let me turn this around, because I want to show you what's in that box. That's a gift from a viewer of mine named Robin Nola. She has a super cool Instagram. She has really cool gift ideas, or gifts that she sells and things that she creates. She's a really cool artist. And I've been holding off on opening that because I wanted to open it with you guys. Because when I did open the box, right, I was just gonna open it and then talk about it later on. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah. I saw how beautifully she set everything up, and I'm like, oh no, I'll wait. So I closed it back up. So it's been like that for almost, I would say, about a week. So let's turn this around and see what's inside. All right, guys, so we're gonna find out what's in this beautiful little box that Robin sent. It's so pretty. You know what? I need my eyes. The one thing I don't like about glasses, I do have contacts now. I should have just put on the contacts. But I did get new glasses, so why not wear them now? I take time to care to myself and relax. I do that all the time with my orchids. Very pretty. I know it's kind of shiny because of the light, and I am filled with love and light. Absolutely. Sometimes in traffic, not so much. Just kidding. Look, I have another one of these things. See, I've been keeping them. The whole comb broke, so I kept it, and then when I find something that I can fit on it, it looks really nice. All right. Let's not segue. I always want to give you guys so much information, and it just gets too... Is this a Heaven's Gate crystal? Because it really does look like it. Let me see. Did she put the name of the flower? No. It's gorgeous. And by the way, Robin does these cards. These are her cards. So many of my viewers are so creative. You guys are so talented. I'm not going to read everything that's here. I definitely will read this. It says, I made a coupon code on my website. It is NatureNell, and your viewers can save 10% off their order if you want to share. So I am sharing. So her website, let me see, it's probably back here. Let me see if it'll show. I mean, it's simple. It's Robin Nolan. Hold on. Robin Nolan and somebody else. RobinNola.com. You kind of see it there. I'll put it underneath. But anyway, she has beautiful stuff like this. So if you're an orchid enthusiast and you like things surrounded in orchids designed by orchids, check her out. She has really cool stuff. Ooh. I don't want to make a mess because then I'm picking these things up. And I love that you use purple because I do love purple. Purple is my favorite color. Even though not so much in flowers. In flowers it's cranberry and yellow and green. I love green flowers. I'm looking at the glare of my... Look how cute this is, guys. Is that not beautiful? I love details. I really, really do. I appreciate a good detail. You know, everything, you can have the simplest thing in your garden, but if it's detailed properly and it looks clean and fine line, not like this is my work area, so as much as I organize it, it always gets messy. It's really hard not to, because I'm always working back here. Orchid Love, 12 Orchid note cards with envelopes. Oh, nice! 4 cards of each design are included. Oh, this is really nice. Thank you. I am definitely using this. So it's, I guess the cards, I don't, well, let's open it. I'll do a speed, I'll speed it up. I couldn't find my scissors. I had to use like a little cable just to kink out the plastic. This is really pretty. So it is cards that you can write in them, just like the one she sent me. Pretty. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I'm going to share these with my partner Lewis, because he's very old school when it comes to these kind of things. He's the one that likes to send all the Christmas cards and write them all down. This is beautiful. I am definitely using these. Every time I give a gift, it's gonna come with a beautiful orchid card. I'll probably, when I do my home visits, which by the way guys, I have several of them lined up, and they're gonna be revisits. And I may do Maria and not Maria, Mercedes again. Yeah, Mercedes, and then Maria again. Maria sent me some beautiful pictures. Maria, si me estás oyendo, perdón que no te he contestado, he estado súper ocupado, pero quería hablar contigo sobre otra visita. Igual a ti, Mercedes, quería hacer otra visita contigo. So I want to do 2 visits for both, with both of them, because we're in Lecatelia, full-on Lecatelia season. It would be a waste not to go. I mean, and you guys saw how many Cattleyas both of them collect. And what I love is that they both collect so differently, but both of them have gorgeous, gorgeous collections. So anyways, guys, stay tuned to that. That should be a lot of fun. This is probably one of the few last videos I'm going to put before the New Year's. So thank you all. Let me take off these glasses so you can see me in my eyes and not a glare. So thank you all so much this whole entire year for your support, your wonderful, wonderful comments. Everything that you guys have embodied on this channel has been nothing but positive for me, and it's encouraged me to do so much more. And like I say every year, I have new plans and new ideas, and next year I just want to increase what I was doing this year. I hope that I can find the time to do it. It's really, really difficult, but time and money, because you know, we're not in the best economy right now. So it's a little bit difficult to do a lot of the things that I was doing before due to gas prices, and food prices are ridiculous. So I have to reel it back a little bit, but the things that I can do that are not costly, like home visits or what's in bloom, those things, and lives with Josh, those things I can do, as well as the Ophies show, which that's free to the public. But let's see what next year brings. Let me see if there's anything else I'd like to say. I don't want to forget the vendors. I want to thank all the vendors. You guys have been really, really great. This year has been one of the best years for me as a YouTuber. The vendors have been so hospitable, so kind. All your gifts have been so beautiful, from tiny to big. They're all received with the same love and affection, because this exchange of energy that we're creating within the orchid community is just something that adds, like Robin said, more love and light to the planet. So the fact that I am part of this huge and wonderful community, I am over the top and on the clouds. How did they say I'm in the clouds? I've been in the clouds since I got into doing YouTubing and meeting all these people throughout all of Florida and throughout my channel. So I am hoping that the new year brings amazing, amazing things for not just my channel, but for all of you guys. And most of all, good health. Because when we have good health, we have everything. So guys, blessings on the New Year's. I wish you the very, very best. I will see you on the other side. My name is Nelson. You're watching Nature Nell. And remember to always, always keep it green, keep it positive, keep it with love and light. Keep it green. See you next time.